He wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally. Yeah, they could. I mean, they have options. I guess that's what they're considering right now. At their minute. Never mind, they're done. What in the
Nature's
heck?
prophet, huh?
I love this division. I absolutely love this division.
He's been playing that, so I should have known that.
I think the Orb of Venom shows you that they want to be going for a kill here. It's not gonna be a passive lane, and we see him take the monkey down from a tree. So good start to the lane, definitely.
Oh, these might just be first blood potentially for V Gaming as we do pick it up for Lays.
Obviously one of the strongest offlaners when it comes to killing people, but who wants to say that that a Pudge isn't a strong laner? I don't see anyone like that. And Arrow really outplaying Fantastic Five here. Dara is gonna die. Maybe this saves him, but it's looking pretty much over for him.
It's the same over again, and also a pick off onto the Disruptor in bottom. Lopez, it just left Crystallis alone with his own team, and Malrine, he also ended up being without one. So him finding a place in Fantastic Five, I think he's got some pretty big boots to fill, but at the same time, he says that he's very anxious, he's very excited about what's to come. And it is actually Hayes picking up this kill. Malrine can't really impact onto the help here with this Disruptor. They are boot camping.
Effectively, V Gaming have won all 3 lanes with a 3k gold lead, and now the mid lane tower push is coming. But as I said, I expect V Gaming to come in with the Medusa. The only time they need to use her is to defend this tower, and we can see already that there is a 5-man movement here.
But we got the arena place down. They do have a prison save at least, but Dara losing a lot of his HP. Monkey King in trouble, and PLT thrown into the mix as well. And Arrow, they are surrounded by Malrine doing a bit of damage with the Resonant Pulse, but it's not going to be enough in the Sonic Wave. Hayes picks up a kill. He's able to run out with less than 100 HP. Realm being hunted down, and the prison to follow up, and this boy, he ain't going anywhere. That's a double for Arrow. 3 kills, and none lost for V Gaming. And I like the way that the whole thing started.
5, maybe they should play some vision around where the Medusa could be farming in the bottom jungle, and then understand. If the Medusa is farming a bit away from the mid tower, then it means that they might not be going for a kill, and we can play a bit more aggressively. That could be the cue for them. We'll see if they make it happen, but Taro, finally they're gonna kill him for everything that he did to them this game.
A little bit of revenge for Fantastic Five. Fantastic Five, every little thing will make their game a little bit easier.
And the main problem for them is when you see their items now. Oh, just a second, let's follow up this action. There's going to be another Meteor Hammer.
Yep, hammer to the head, and even with the Static Storm placed down, it's actually a pretty good turnaround here from Fantastic Five, because they will get the streak off of Lays and get the kill on the Quap as well. It's a double kill for Dara. Arrow does get the ulti off, and they're getting some damage on the Monkey King, but that is only a support. Sam throws in the spear. Moonweaver will be slammed down by the Phalanx guarding that Colosseum, and it will be a 2 for 3.
But
would you use a smaller scale for it then?
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah, no, it would just be easier for me to say it.
Right. Okay, well, at least meanwhile, Malrine is able to pick off another kill. Has been unkilled so far in the Void Spirit. And those heroes, there's only 2 of them left. Medusa 207, Void 303, in 18 minutes. This Medusa is big.
Yeah, he is gearing up for the late game, definitely. And once the Scotty is there, they can just push forward. I don't see...
Trying to save the OD, potentially. Prison save. Dara pops the Monkey King ulti. Hook doesn't actually connect, but with the Blink Dagger, he stabbed back to safety until will make an appearance as Hayes is also there. They want to get the kill on Realm, but do they have the damage for it? They don't have anything to cancel his TP. Besides, Fantastic Five going for a little wraparound around the Roche Pit area. They have spotted Hayes alone in the top lane. Can they set up for this Quap? Realm has nothing to cancel that. No, he casts the Gleipnir, but it just doesn't show anywhere. However, the blink into the hands of the Fantastic Five cores. And they make sure that Hayes will be killed.
Outpost, and that's the main problem. He knew something was going his way. But either way, they're still gonna be going aggressive here on the bottom lane, and there are no TPs coming in just yet.
He is the one taking this one, and there's not enough help going to be arriving in time. Realm trying to kill off the bug, but there was another big base dropped on top of him. However, Lays and Antoa both fallen down. TA 2000. Looks like he's very alone on this Medusa, but look at this Medusa. Man fighting 2 versus 4. Arrow comes to the help as well. Samsam will fall. Now it is the Static Storm placed by Lopez on top of Pudge, only for minimal effect. And this Medusa still unfazed by all of it. Doesn't care, doesn't matter. Another hook connects, but the silence from the Resonant Pulse Axe does come out. Arrow trying to get the ulti off. There's the Remnant taunting him. He gets Dara. Healing is coming in, and they just might get this Pudge alive. TA2000 picks up another, and this Pudge refuses to give in or give up his life.
What Realm is doing, so he's not allowing the creeps to go close to their own base. But in the mid lane, we might see another fight go out.
Yep, at least the Void playing with fire for a moment. Now the bug is ticking, taking the armor off of this Void Spirit. Medusa from the sides. They're going to isolate the Mars from the team fight. Sam and Lopez both sniped out of that. That will be your tier 2 tower going down. There's a creep wave cut happening from Realm, buying some time, but Laze is already one step ahead. He's TP to the tier 2. He's going to blink. He's going to cancel the TP off of this Nature's Prophet. And Furion back to the graveyard. Death number 6 for Realm.
Take the triangle, you cut the bottom wave, and then at some point you just smoke towards the top lane. So Fantastic 5, I don't think they're gonna wait for that. They should just smoke out and go for a fight, because...
Yep, and that smoke gets popped by Haze. At the same time, Spear does connect onto the OD. They've got the Static Storm as well, but is it going to be enough though? Locust is going to get punished by TA2000. Samsung getting a bit of damage onto Haze, but Haze will pop the BKB, and this Quap will just stand her ground. Samsung will fall, and Fantastic 5 in trouble as they lose a third member of their team. V Gaming is not losing a single hero in this team fight. Malrine with Realm are the last survivors. One desperate move again from Malrine with one Astral Step, but as soon as those blinks come back up, well, they're not going to chase up on the Void. They're just going to focus on objectives. Mid-game portions of this, but this Medusa is like, yeah, where's my tier 5 neutral items? I'm in that kind of shape already. Doesn't matter. She will take the tier 3 in the top lane. Malrine, the other unkilled hero this game. Sam tries to go for the wraparound. Round with a BKB. Laze will get the OD hammer to connect onto the Mars. And Fantastic 5 looking for that final fight. Maybe they can kill someone here. Weaver potentially is going to be the first one. Locust with the kill. Sam will push TA2000 over. And Toa comes in with a buyback. Time lapses back into the team fight to help his allies. And they've got the Disruptor in the trees. Dara, no Boundless Strike, no nothing. TA2000 picks up another, and it is a 5v3 scenario. Fantastic 5, what do you have left? You've got a Gleipnir on the Nature's Prophet, no ulti. GG's just called, they've had it. V Gaming will take the first one of this series.
Yeah, in the past few minutes, I think it was completely expected. I also think after the...
I have a hard time thinking of heroes. Void Spirit, Kunkka. I feel like both teams were kind of looking at the same mid-hero pool. The reason I like
Get to walk out of this one. Does have a stick at least picked up, so he would have had that extra regen for himself. No first blood yet. We saw plenty of kills in our last game, and that will be at least in the bottom lane. And you would have guessed it. It's Arrow and Laze to pick it up, and Realm gets the response kill.
It's not something that you can allow. Where was the talk?
Yeah.
Where was the talk when in the pause between the games to say, yo guys, let's just think about how we're gonna play against this hero. Are we gonna run at him? What are we gonna do?
Top lane, a bit of trouble here for Sam. As a bit of miscommunication a moment ago with the Inks. Well, they turned around at the same time as Locust cast it, and they weren't unable to get the kill right away. Sam does get the kill on Untoe with the help of the Boars. He falls, and also Dara.
Prepare that one so that the Luna can farm efficiently and without much threat of a hook. Now, they're gonna be seeing her super well because they know once the Meteor Hammer is out, and it is, he has to go jungle, and it's not gonna be on his own terms.
Yeah, exactly, and this was like a big change there too, because they picked the Pudge and the OD in second phase, and now in game 1 they just insta first phase lock it in. I don't know, like it does seem like it's going to be much more deadlier. This time they do get the cancel at least onto the Meteor Hammer with the help of the Lucent Beam, but still no running away. Laze is just relentless.
Farm on the bottom lane, and now with the rest they're going to be ganking on the top lane. So let's see if they're going to be catching this Beastmaster.
Might be running into Locust. They see the Grimstroke, who is definitely a kill, but they want the Beastmaster above everything or anything else. Looking for the silence. Locust walks inside the ice path. He might have just given his own life. The hook from Arrow does end up connecting onto an illusion. Locust finally killed by Lays and Antoa. Double kill for them. Samsam is there. Lopez is there. They're trying to go for the wraparound. Really good movement here, and they might just surprise them completely. Samsam is right there in range, but can they get to him? 4 versus 5, 4 versus 3, I mean, and they're gonna get at least the X-Bar. 2-man Ice Path is there, and Beastmaster still on phase, and Antoa might be the one to lose his life. First V Gaming, they couldn't score a kill, but now with TA 2000, the song will be used. They're looking for the setup, the roar from Samsan. He never got the song off, and Naga Siren in trouble. Fantastic 5 will get a second, looking for the third. They've got Hayes as well, and it just everything clicks. Even if Malvin loses his life, it's still a 3-for-1 for Fantastic 5.
You can go with your lineup at what point?
I still... Oh, Arrow. Lopez is sitting on top of a ward. That'd be the easiest hook for Pudge, but he has been biting the dust a couple times. This time gets the kill. They also have the Meteor Hammer to connect onto Deira. Inks will stun on the creep, will stun Arrow though, but Hayes is there to back him up. Make sure that they get these 2 kills. I know...
He's not going to be able to go down with the BKB. He's yet to use it, and now he sees Arrow there chasing in on the top lane. They can fight however they want.
Drum charges, everything being burned here so that they can make sure that this Pudge will fall. And Arrow, another casualty. V Gaming, even with that blitzkrieg of a start to this game, they are now losing heroes back and forth, because we have not seen the Naga in action yet, so we can't forget that. There's a kamikaze onto the hero with the bird, the stun, the soulbind onto 2, with Hayes being the one nearby. And they have the Eclipse, the damage is there, but the BKB pop of the Kunkka will buy some time. However, they've got the hammer, Ballerine trying to intercept and interrupt, and they will get the Manta dodge onto the Meteor Hammer, Lays on the high ground, OG will fall. Boat connects onto the puck, and BKB pop by Realm will not be hit by it, will not be phased by it. TA 2000 probably just waiting for a little bit longer, and puck will be taken out. There you saw the power of the Aghanims with the web. The puck can't go anywhere. High ground tier 3 tower. However, V Gaming, they've got some vision in their triangle. They've got Realm right nearby, Antoa. Song being used. Undying, they're targeting the puck. Do they get the ensnare though? Yep, they just use it in time. Meteor Hammer's also there. He does have the face shift for a second there, but the soulbind is 2. Lays is losing his HP and looks to be going down, but the save from the Glimmer Cape buying some time. The OD is still remaining, gets the prison save, and so it gets a bit of damage onto the puck, but the toe will fall. Meanwhile, Realm, he's surrounded by enemies, and TA 2000 picks up a triple kill, but is he gonna live through it? Another ensnare onto Maureen. Hayes is there, Deira's there, pops down the tombstone, and Beastmaster also joining the fight now. And Hayes is not going anywhere. He's going to have to try and TP out. Looks like he will too. The bird, literally a millisecond from connecting. I would have cancelled that teleport. This Naga Siren, because we don't have the movement speed. They bought the drums to have that extra bit of catch. TA 2000, they've spotted the right one. They do get the silence out. Samsam, Roar connects only onto 1. They were looking for the combo, but at least Lopez quickly removed. And on the back lines, Puck is also being silenced by the Orchid, the Kunkka, trying to get that duel them out there. They've got themselves the Ice Path. Antoa, he will not catch Malrine. Turns around with the Gleipnir. And Antoa will be punished. I really like the Gleipnir idea here on this Puck. One ward has located everyone from V Gaming, and there's an opportunity for Fantastic 5 to shut them completely down here. What happens though? Antoa, smoke has been popped. Antoa sees the creep wave running around. They're gonna find the Pudge, at least in the wave, and kill off Arrow. They've also found Lays. Antoa, can he go for the run? Doesn't look like he's getting anywhere. 3 kills for Fantastic 5. What do you do as V Gaming now? They might just catch TA 2000, because if that smoke pops, then oh, that's the right one. That's the real Naga Siren, and it's gonna need something. The song comes out though. BKB turnaround. They're all being held in place, but can they get back there in time? And Toa looks for the Ice Path connection onto the puck. BKB's popped everywhere. Samsam goes for the roar, gets at least 1 connection to the beef. Now the Pudge is dropping low. They're gonna top find 2 kills and maybe even a 3rd one as the Kunkka's on the run, and TA 2000 left all by himself, and it's a triple kill. And Lays can't do much. It's 4 losses for V Gaming. They will secure Roshan, but they don't have to. It's GG. We are going to game number 3.
Yeah, we are going to game 3, and this fight showed that Fantastic 5, they're not gonna lose a team fight, right? They went for TA 2000, they got...
You don't want to sit in lane very long against Bat Rider, so you need lane shove, is like the biggest thing, so...
I don't know if they'll do it, but you could like... Oh, okay.
Carry Kunkka?
Kunkka's going... Wait, is Kunkka mid?
No, carry Kunkka.
Oh, it's Carry. Oh, okay, that's the... You're
used to it. As you said, they played the Spudge OD against them a long time ago. Now they played it twice in a row. I don't think they're gonna be making that many mistakes of dying on the bottom lane.
Yep. Lopez has now cast cancelled 5 times on that stroke of fate. Finally gets it to connect onto TA2000, who's now being chased up by Samsung. If he can get those wolves in front and just right-click away, you get some good body blocks going. He's trying to anticipate the paths of this Kunkka, still going at it. But it does look like this Kunkka will be safe in the end. Half of his HP pool gone, though. Requires a bit of regen. However, and Toa, is he going to be lucky because Dara and Lopez both chasing him. 5 seconds cooldown for another slow. They have decay. This should be first blood for Fantastic 5. Nightmare thrown out by some time. Salve burnt. Not going to be enough. Those levels. He's got really good strength gain on this Lycan 3.4. That's definitely going to help him CS better, get more HP. Much more harder for this Kunkka to drive this Lycan out of the lane. Plus, when you have that shapeshift at level 6, well, things are going to change dramatically at that point.
He probably can't drive him out the lane ever, but look at this. And now Grimstroke has been caught. This is most likely a kill.
And it will be. Torrent into Tidebringer with a combination of Brain Sap and easy pickings on this 600 max HP Grim, who doesn't even get to use his stick. He's got 7 charges, though, for the next time he shows up in lane. But does he want to TP mid? Not actually. Storm doesn't have his bottle yet either. Marine, he is level 6. I'm not sure if they can kill this all the way because they need to combine their spells perfectly. It's a close one, but again, it's just not enough, and they might just turn around with this. Meanwhile, Arrow has been killed by Realm, and Lopez looks to fall. Realm actually dies at the same time, so that's pretty big of a loss here for Fantastic 5. However, Marine does get lassoed up, but do you have the damage for this kill? Like, they can't pull it all the way through. Can't get the kill on the Grim. They can't quite get the Storm Spirit. However, just gets the jump out. Sips before the Nightmare connects. Lead for himself, which is kind of good to have on your Kunkka. Meanwhile, bottom though, Dara low on HP. He gets the heal out just in time, but that decay won't go out. And Lays, he might just live against Realm. No, he doesn't. You could almost say false sense of security there for a moment. Arrow was also killed by Lopez, and Hayes is all by himself. He's been spotted. Does get the flame breakout, but the TP, is he gonna go through? Yes, it will. No mana on the Batrider, so Drow lives.
Yeah, beautifully done by Realm there.
Point in that, not gonna take that much damage off of him. But V Gaming are TPing in towards mid, and everybody, the entire server is now in mid at 11 minutes, and the hook will connect from Arrow. Shapeshift does fly out from Samsung, but they've got the lasso. The jump from Malrine, looking for some targets. The Ord for the Vortex, gets Arrow, looks for Lays, gets another, and the Batrider falls too, and a double kill from Malrine. And TA2000, he's punishing, he's slapping, and he's dealing damage, and he will take down Malrine to get 1 kill for V Gaming, but the fight's not over because Realm is coming from the low ground. They've got the Fiend script for a moment. Lopez, can he do much? They're buying time for the Kunkka to disengage. They will sack the Bane's life. Make it 1 for 4 for Fantastic 5. Fantastic 5 is not ready for a full-on team fight. And now in mid, Storm reveals himself. The bait has been set by Hayes, but Hayes is already losing his life, and they can't get in time. They won't be able to save him. However, Bane doesn't get the Nightmare off either, and that will leave them with just a kill on Lopez. Or do they even get this one? Well, they will. Will secure that at least for themselves, make it a 1-for-1 trade, but still on the pressure. Realm, a lot of damage is flying through. These zombies are slowing down Pudge, and of course Realm, with just 1 right click, he procs the marksmanship, and now a bolt is about to land on top of the Drow Ranger of Ice Vortex. The Vortex will be used at the same time on delays, but Realm is left all by himself, and TA2000 with the rotation, and Toa gets the dominating streak for himself, and they've even found a Storm with the Meteor Hammer on top, right out of the prison. But he will still end up dying to the tick damage as soon as his hero appears again. He just ends up falling. V Gaming finds some kills for themselves. It is a 2-for-2 trade in the end. Dying, well, he's actually dying to Hayes, so make that a 3rd kill. Shapeshift been used. Look at this fight, just never seems to end as well because they've got themselves the Centaur coming over the inks. Well, the hook save from Arrow. Is it enough though? The Centaur's running in. The prison save. They've got nightmares. Can they keep the Bane from safety from the enemy's hands? He's healing himself up with the Brain Sap, and they're all there. Again, all 5 heroes from V Gaming. They protect the Bane. He was the one who took the bullet last time for his team. Now they all group up to save their Pause 5.
And immediately they go for a smoke.
Well, this is the time to go for it. We do have that big Thunderhide, which can't be killed by a hook, so Pudge beware. The jump from the Inkswell, right on top of Lays. They've got the stun combination, and this OD is completely evaporated. The boat connects onto 2, And there's also the Kunkka now in the middle of this fight. They take down the Drow, and Antoa coming in with a buyback. The Fiend Script onto Samsung, but it's instantly cancelled. Can't get the control of this Lycan at all, and Antoa just goes for a straight up dieback. They do have the lasso connected all to one, but still TA2000. The big problem is this Kunkka. They need to kill everybody else, but can they get to him? Samsung gets a double kill. The Thunderhigh gets the last right click in to secure the kill onto this Batrider. Arrow might have just gone a bit too deep. That's an easy one here for Samsung and Malrine, but TA2000, the last raid boss. You killed everybody else, but you forgot this guy. And Lays comes in, he's got the prison, he's got the Meteor Hammer. That will be the death of this Storm Spirit. Malrine fallen. They also know about the Shapeshift still being on cooldown. So TA2000, if he catches a glimpse of the Drow, doesn't, but the jump comes out. They do have the Aegis still up on this Kunkka. 1800 health that needs to be bursted through. Hayes, he's got the lasso. Realm would be the one caught, and they also drop the hammer right on top of the Drow Ranger, down to 500 HP, and Realm still fighting for his chance to live, but it's not going to be happening this time. And his life will be taken and stolen away from him. Samsung, he just got a shapeshift up, and he's going to lose it right away. Even this prison thrown in the end, Lays wants to make sure, yes, he drops the hammer on top, but he's already a dead man. And that is 3 for V Gaming, and they keep the Aegis.
As much as they can, though. Samsung.
They baited Hayes at least. Firefly being used up, and this Batrider pops his BKB, trying to hope for a little runaway, and looks like they don't have any damage to him either, so he's just going to go out. Meanwhile, Lays, he drops down the hammer. That will connect onto Deira. Undying thrown into the air, broken by TA2000. They've got the ulti as well on Lopez. And that hunt ends up being V Gaming's fortune. They find 2 kills, maybe even 3. Malrine, he's hiding in the trees. What is he doing here?
Out fear. As I said, the Kunkka, he cannot die. There is no way in hell. 5 heroes surround him. I don't know if they bring him down. If his teammates are on the other part of the map, they'll still make it in time.
And look at this Kunkka just barely taking any damage. This Drow is just tickling him, and now he's getting turned around on with the Torrent. X-Mark both is arriving as well on top of Realm. The Force Staff save at least, but Pudge is also being pushed forward. Inks while stun on 2. There's a small opening for Fantastic 5. Do they have damage for it? They will take down Arrow, pushing away Batrider. But TA2000, he's still the raid boss in the front line. Lays very low on HP. Locate throws in the Inks while onto the wall and trying to get a stunning connection at least, but the Soul Banner with the backline. Malrine, he does get the connection on 2. Vice Vortex is, but Lays, he's setting up for another Meteor Hammer. Does it connect? Yes, it does. Malrine is all by himself in the back. They have at least killed Realm and Deira. That is TA2000. He's just clearing up the back line. And still can't get any kills. Fantastic 5. They only get the Arrow Pudge.
Wait, from the bottom lane, they might try a chase here, but we'll see.
Obviously,
We'll see if
Samsung,
they
he
can
just
catch him.
literally walks into this, but he's still tanking, baiting, getting the lasso, wants to target the Drow, the big target. There's the Soulbind connecting onto the Pudge, and Pudge, well, it's just a piece of wet paper, but also Hayes, that's an Aegis burnt. Meanwhile, TA2000 coming in from the back. They want to try and collapse on top of Hayes, maybe get the Batrider kill, but this Kunkka looking for targets. He is literally a heat-seeking missile here, looking for anything he can hit, and he's targeting the Lycan right now. Now turns around and just slices Locus with the Tidebringer. Absolutely horrendous damage from this Kunkka when he throws in that one hit. Oh. It did go for the Lycan. It feels like the Stormer wants to prioritize different items here. Talk about the... He needed a save item, went for the Linkens. He needs some way to initiate for his team because they are missing that traditional Blink stun hero. So he's kind of forced to go for that.
It's
I
okay,
can't
it's
stress
okay.
more.
We're gonna watch Windstrike and Hydra. I think I can be a little bit of a downer now, so sorry about it.
And there we
okay.
go. So the
They're gonna-
unpost comes out. It's going to be the Grimstroke. 1 versus 5. He's going to micro all of his heroes. He's going to put them all together. What does Loki want to do with them? He's going to go to the jungle with Malrine and Realm.
You know that
the
guy
boys.
that when rest of his team left, he doesn't want to leave the game, and then for the next 5 minutes you're pushing the tower. That's probably how they see Locas. They're probably typing to him right now, yo, disconnect please, don't waste our time, come on. But at least he's gonna be giving us a team fight T-Panda, and it's gonna
Yes, he
start
does.
right
Tombstone
now.
is down. Malrine jumps in. Locas with the Storm Spirit gets a 2-man stun. They've got the bubble, but TA2000, and he calls the GG. That was the initiation. That was the team fight. It finally comes to an end. V Gaming will take this series 2-1. We already knew the ending result was going to be something similar to this.